Hello, welcome to another episode of Jimster 586's Lock Shop. Got a different kind of a lock today. Have a 7-pin, see if I can get that to focus. There we go. It's a 7-pin ace lock, ace type lock I should say. It takes the round keys. This one happens to be clear, so you can kind of see the pins inside. You can see the springs and the two different pins. Try to shield that a little bit. There's your plug on the back. You could use this for a multitude of things. I think this is like used as like an ignition switch for something. Not entirely sure. Let's just slowly turn it for you. As I say, there's 7 pins, so there's 7 different sets here. Not exactly sure what that's for. I would think like a retaining screw or something to hold it in place. So there's your keyway. And a couple of keys. Now I have 2 different ones here. The camera's actually focusing. It's a beautiful thing. This is the correct key, 2011. This is the key that works the lock. This key here, 3005, looks similar, but it's not the right one. There's the right key. You can kind of see the, hopefully the camera will focus here. There we go. You can see all the cuts in the side here. That's how these work. So let's use the wrong key first. Come on. Sure, now it's going to give me trouble. There, it's focused now. Now, as I go around with this key pressed in, you can kind of see how these pins are not lined up. The cuts are too deep or too shallow on this key, which is why this won't turn. Yep, you can see this here where this pin is sticking out too far, because this cut's not deep enough. This should push down. Come on, focus, thank you. Like the cuts aren't, are too deep, rather. Yeah, should push down to this line here. You'll see when I do the, when I put the correct key in, how these work. So there's the wrong key. Now let's do the right one. Come on, focus. Focus would be good here. Now, when I push this in, see all the pins are lined up here. At this is the shear line where this actual line is. Now as I turn it, you can see that it passes easily because all the pins are the right length. And the key pops out. Of course, the pins, these pins here on this side, this end of the lock, are corresponding to these cuts here in the key. So let's turn it again. See if I can get a little closer for you. I'm using the little screen here, so I'm guessing on the focus. There we go. So when I push down, see all these are flush now with this line right here. So I can do this. It's a 7 pin, so 7 turns. It's going all the way around. As you can see, this is working just like it's supposed to. Pull the key out. Again, here are your springs. Your top pins, if you would, is in a regular lock, and are your bottom pins. There's the back. Go around for you. There's the front. It says Dino. And this white dot is really kind of your stopping point. or starting point, I should say. When you're using the lock, come on, focus. Focus would be good here. So when you're using the lock, you'd kind of start at this point, although you can set it for any point, I would guess. I've never seen one of these in use, of this particular style like this. But there you have it. Also, we'll throw in a little extra piece here. Put that lock on the table. I have here some Diesel Ducey style trains that I've acquired. There's that big Medico, that padlock here in the middle, this one here, that we just did. Let's pan this way. More Diesel Ducey. Here are the keys for that Medico padlock. So we'll set those there. Trains galore, including some still in their boxes. Some that are in really good shape here. And you can see there an antique padlock, which I will be doing next. This one right here. So that's next up on Jimster 586's Lock Shop. And with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this. And that's it.